Hey guys, this is Brad from Dallas Geek, and I'm here today with
Alan Bourgeois.
And we're here today talking about your book, I'm Crazy Great. So, tell us a little bit about the book.
It's a memoir of the last 8 years, really.
Okay.
From when I started creating Texas Authors and all the other related organizations, what I went through, the 5 years of being homeless during that time, all the changes, all the challenges of starting nonprofits and organizations, and all that stuff. It starts in roughly 2011, and so it picks up for pretty much about an 8-year period. So it's that first 7 years of doing the organization and like I said, the other nonprofits that we do and stuff like that.
For any of our viewers that would be interested in checking out your memoir, what would be the biggest sticking point for them that would surprise them to know about this whole process you've gone through?
That would surprise them. Wow. I'm not sure there's anything that would surprise them. The overall concept of the book is showing that no matter what you choose in life, what obstacles you're faced with, if you believe in what you do, you can accomplish it.
Okay.
So it's definitely affirmative in that respect. It's meant to help people get through their trials and tribulations and stuff. And if nothing else, to be really focused on what they believe in their heart to be true, and to go for it. I mean, it may take longer than anticipated.
Sure.
You may, like I said, run into lots of obstacles. I had not planned on being homeless. I mean, when I started the organization, within 3 weeks I was homeless. I was like, okay, this is no fun. I was blessed though through that challenge because unlike a lot of people, I slept on a bench for 1 week.
Sure.
Okay, but I was able to get into situations that were better for me, but I was still homeless. I mean, I had to be creative in my shower situations and my, being able to find a job and all that stuff while doing all of the things I believed I felt was really sincere, honest, true to who I was and to what my goal was. And yeah, it was definitely a challenge, but in the long run, I think it was well worth it.
Would you say that the pursuits you went for the nonprofits and this organization here came because of your experiences at the start, or was it already something in your mind that your living situation happened as just coincidence during that time?
Well, it's definitely a coincidence, but it was also related because the whole point of creating the organizations was to help authors learn how to market. And it was that marketing aspect that put me in that situation of all of a sudden losing everything I had and finding that this wasn't working.
Sure.
I mean, like I said, I started to create the organization a month before I ended up being homeless because I saw the need.
Sure.
And so that need and that determination kept me through that process, got me through it. And as long as I kept focused on the fact that it wasn't about me, things definitely happened and we were able to create what we did, and I was able to make a change in the publishing world in ways that people were not expecting.
Nice. What audience are you hoping would be the most receptive to your book? Are you looking for independent authors to really want to take this on as something to learn from, or is this more general audience to be able to experience the story as a whole?
Well, being author related, yeah, I would say the authors would be my first market, but that's not the main market, no. It really is a story of challenge and overcoming the obstacles and finding that affirmative aspect and staying focused. I mean, anybody can go through anything in life. The simplest obstacle can become a hurdle without realizing it.
Sure.
So just helping them through that process, no matter what it is. Most is finding that dream, knowing what the dream is, and staying true to it. Okay?
Sure.
Through life. I mean, we have a good 20 years between us, okay? But it doesn't matter what age, because through life you're going to run into those obstacles, you're going to hit that brick wall and go, what the hell happened?
Yep.
And you may put your dreams off to the side, but if you still stay with it, it can't happen. I had anticipated actually being further along with my journey than it actually took. I thought maybe 2-3 years max, everything would be in order, would be great. Well, 7 years later, it's like, okay, we're finally getting to that point. So you have to really stay focused and stay honest and true to who you are and what you want.
Sure. I mean, this sounds like a really helpful story of just trials and tribulations of trying to accomplish, something that's so far turning into something very extensive and helpful for the author community around here. As you've mentioned when we've spoken before, it's continuing to grow and expand every day. Do you have any other expansions on this story that you're hoping to be able to tell afterward?
Yes.
Or another story that just happens to come out because you were able to get this out now and you have something else that you just really want to tell as well?
You say that because as I struggle with this, finishing it, because the book is not completed yet.
Okay.
And it's scheduled to be out in the spring of 2019.
Okay.
But at the same time, I have another book that is author related, but on a different level, that I've been struggling to get accomplished as well. So when this one does come out, there will be speaking engagements to help motivate people, to encourage people to live a true life. But at the same time, I will have the other one come out with probably 6 months to a year later that will again change the publishing world, and that book is entitled Author's Revolution.
Okay.
And it's really going to push a lot of what we've been teaching through the nonprofits and the organizations, but to a much bigger, stronger level that again will change the publishing world.
Nice. For our viewers out there that are interested in picking up this book when it comes out next spring, where will they be able to find it?
Well, actually, anyone who is interested now can go to Bourgeois Media, which is my last name, Bourgeois media.com.
Okay.
There's sample chapters on there, and you can also sign up for when the release is out. Of course, then, it'll be in any favorite bookstore of theirs and stuff like that. But ideally, they should go ahead and hit the website. They can learn, especially authors. They'll be able to see new programs that are out there, things that we do and stuff that connect with the other author communities.
Sure.
But they'll be able to read some of the chapters and see other things that we're adding bits and pieces to and get a better sense of it and stuff.
Awesome. So they can go and get a good taste of what is to come now.
Correct.
Awesome. Well, you've heard it here. If you're interested in checking out this book, you want to be able to get a quick feel for it and really spike your interest for the full thing, go ahead and check out the links down below. We will make sure to put that as well as the links to where you can find the book when it releases next spring down here. So, Alan, thank you so much for taking time to speak with us.
Thank you.
And until next time, this is Brad from Dallas Geek saying, see ya.